Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Rhypi here. Welcome to the stream. Part 1. Hope all is well with everyone as we're chilling out, hanging out, and stuff like that. I'm Rhypi for those of you that never met me before. Yeah, man, I'm a little tired today, you can tell. But, man, I do a lot of different things on YouTube where on this channel we do either gaming streams or driving streams, on occasion car pack openings, whether it's recording or stream. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, and stuff like that, trying to help everyone out as best as we can. Hey, Danny Barry, happy Monday to you. How's things going for you? Danny Barry, welcome in. Hope all is well. As we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as I see you guys. Can't tell you for sure how traffic's gonna go because how different things go. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, and stuff like that. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a high school math teacher or college instructor, so I do a lot of different things math-wise, and I'm not on YouTube, so it's one of those interesting things that I know some people look at me and like, wait, you do what? Especially when they see me do a lot of gaming stuff or other things, to say the least. Hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as I see you guys. Who knows for sure how things will go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Hope all is well with everyone as we're chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as I can. And if you want to talk about my own stuff, feel free to do so. If you just want to say hi, I'll leave that up to you guys. Or if you just want to listen, that's cool too. It just depends on what you guys need. And we're just chilling out, hanging out as best as we can. On our way back from my school to my mom's school because we carpool, so that's why we usually do these driving streams, just to get a chance to talk to you guys besides just my other driving streams or my other streams of gaming variety and stuff like that. Welcome in. If you're new to the channel, I'm Rhypi, where I do a lot of variety of content from gaming, driving streams, or car pack openings, where the gaming can be a lot of different genres, to say the least. The few genres I don't usually touch is first-person shooters and horror games, but every once in a while, like right now, on Mondays, we've been trying out Hellblade, to say the least. So, can't tell you guys for sure how different things will go, but yeah, keep trying different games out and see what you guys like or dislike and stuff like that. Hello, Rotary. Welcome in. Honestly, I have no thoughts. I know some people enjoy playing both of those games and the series as a whole, but I know that from my experience is through what other people tell me about the game. I know a lot of people just don't like how it feels like the same game over and over again. So no matter which game we talk about, but honestly, I can't tell you from firsthand how I feel about it because it is one of those genre of games that I don't have too much memory on because I don't usually play those games. So what about you, Rotary? How do you feel about those games? Hey, Civil, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, Tammy. Yep, it is sunny over here. Yeah. Hopefully they don't delay it again for you guys, Tammy. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out hanging out. I understand that, Rotary. But yeah, for me, it's just one of those cases that I just know from watching someone play that I'm just like, okay, when is it going to be something new? And sometimes when it is new, it doesn't feel new because it's something that they brought from 5 years ago. Nice, Sybil. I know sometimes snow can be the thing being like, I have to shovel it, but sometimes it can be nice. Yeah, I know a couple people like the new sliding mechanic, but it feels very strange that you can slide from the start of the map to the end of the map in one full swoop. Is how some of the people I've been seeing play complain about it as well. I believe that's the new Call of Duty that has that or had that at one point. Hey, sis Jen, how are you doing today? Welcome in. I understand that, Rotary. I understand that. I'm doing well, Jen. Just chilling out, hanging out with you guys, and hopefully I don't have to worry about the stream crashing on you guys. Worst case scenario, there will be a part 2, just might be delayed. If you guys are seeing buffering, I'll be doing that. Understand that, Tammy. Yeah, that's how Mother Nature can be sometimes. That you never know what thing you're gonna get. It's like for me in Texas, that sometimes we experience many changes in a single day. Just depends on what's going on. Yeah, when I do car streams, that it happens from time to time, unfortunately. There's no way for me to prevent it. Hello. Hello, Edie. How are you doing today? Welcome in. If there's a name that you want me to say, because I'm not quite sure what you want me to say is your name. If you want me to say Ride for you, or if you want me to say a different name for you, let me know. Welcome in. Or is he 11? I just... understand that, Rotary. I understand that. There's a reason why used cars are in demand, because some people don't want to go to new cars, and why people still buy used cars, which is a cool thing to see, because it just lets you know how much people take care of their stuff for it to be still good quality and stuff. I'm doing good, right? I'm doing good. that I just got out of work where I'm a high school math teacher, or in the evenings I'm a college instructor. So yeah, whether it's time capsules or just the fact that I know some of the people that I live next to, they're able to keep in good shape their 1970s or 80s cars, and it's just cool to see how much it's grown. Grown in some sense of how some cars can last forever. Some cars, you're like, okay, when's it gonna break down on me? We have both of those situations and going on simultaneously, depending on the area we're in, to say the least. How's your day today, Rides? If I didn't already ask you that question. But yeah. For my channel, when I'm doing my gaming streams, I do a lot of variety of different games. When I'm on these driving streams, at the moment, we just do it where I'm just talking to you guys. Maybe in the future, I'll find some kind of streaming software that lets me stream on the phone and have you guys play a game at the same time, or it's viewer participation if you guys want to play a game or not. Who knows for sure. Understand that, Rotary. Hope it gets better for you tomorrow then, Rides. Or later today, depending on your time zone. Because I don't know if you're on this side where it's afternoon/evening, or if you're coming in the evening, with late evening, or if you're watching when it's Tuesday morning for your time. Alrighty, Rides, have a good one. See you next time I see you, whenever that is. Hopefully it gets better for you. For those of you still in chat, I appreciate you guys still being around. If you guys want to talk about random stuff, feel free to do so. Worst case scenario, I ask you questions, or be like, let's not do that topic, depending on what's going on. Nice Gizmo, how are you doing today? Welcome in. You're 1 hour behind me. Nice, Rotary. I'm doing good as well. I just got done with my job where I'm a high school math teacher or college instructor, depending on when you're talking to me. Because in the evenings on Monday, Wednesdays, I teach my class in the evening, so. Hello, Jimmy I. How are you doing today? Welcome in. No worries, Gizmo. But yeah, I like being able to help you guys, no matter it's my high school students, college students, or on random occasions someone asks me on stream about something related to math. I just like being able to help out because that's my strong suit. Besides music, besides gaming, math has always been a constant favorite of mine. No worries, Gizmo. just be patient with yourself and ask questions when you need to with your teachers. Yeah. Yeah. At least for me, we'll always have the troublemakers slash knuckleheads heads, but then you have the ones who are serious about wanting to do good for their futures and stuff like that. So in my school, it's an interesting mix of both and many other situations. But for me, because I have a lot of patients, that a lot of them eventually respect me, where that they are willing to tell me when they're struggling. So me trying to help them as best as I can. Because how there's sometimes that we are such in a rush pace at times of being like, gotta do this. But for me, it's being able to have it where it's in a period or in the week being like, all right, let's review what we done, what didn't make sense. Because sometimes we need that. Just depends on the nature of the class. Because sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't do that, because some classes they don't need it as much, or if I do it, that they will just fall asleep on me. But I understand that, Gizmo. But just remember, worst case scenario, I might have to tell you, let me look at that at some point, and if you stop by tomorrow morning, let me help you. Because I don't want it to be that if it's something I don't remember, me trying to explain it and being like, wait, was that the correct way? Because it's not often I see middle school math nowadays. It depends on what you're talking about, Gizmo. I know for me, I can't say for sure what part of math you're seeing right now, but for me wise, I've taught it so many methods of different problems that for me it's just like, okay, what way is your teacher showing it to you, or talking how you remember the teacher saying it, so I can explain why you're doing that. For me, it's like I know the overarching plan and the reason why we do topics in a certain way, but sometimes I'll explain and then show you talk about a quick way of doing it. It just depends on the problem, because that's why for me in some of my classes, once I realize that we're struggling, I'm like, all right, let's take it a step back. Who remembers this? And then when I see half of the class doesn't remember, I'm like, all right, now let's talk about this. For a little bit, then we go back to the main topic. Thank you for this, KB. Welcome in. Hope your day's going well. Indeed, unfortunately, that some schools have it because of how stressed out that we can be to take care of a lot of different things at once. So for me, for as far as like the stealing goes, if you haven't already talked to the teacher, reach out. If you have, I would just maybe talk to your son's AP or assistant principal to see if they can do something for you. Because I know you get upset that you have to worry about that your kid doesn't get the help they need. Another thing, and clue into the teacher you're going to do it, is the fact to tell your son to give them the wrong answers on purpose, or where it looks like it's the right answers and they only realize it afterwards. But I know that can be a double-edged sword because they can still mess with your kid, by being like, "What do you mean you got the wrong answer?" Even if the kid plays it off that they also got a 50 on an assignment or something like that. Because unfortunately, in some environments, that even if you get your kid to not be the target of the bully, that'll be that someone else's kid gets targeted if it's not treated correctly. I've seen it happen. That's why, for me, instead of going, once I find out that's happening, I don't go to the student that's a problem. I go to the student that does it. I'm like, stop doing it. That this does not help you in your future. That depending on what you do, if it's for your college, you'll be hit with academic dishonesty and get charged to be out of school. Or kicked out. If it was your workplace, if they catch you making someone else do your work, that you get fired. Stuff like that. Hello, Kaiser. How you doing? Welcome in. How are you doing today? And I understand if you're not typing because you're in the bath. But yeah, I've seen so many different things, but most of the time when I bring up whether it's them wanting to go to work or if they want to go to the military or trade schools and stuff like that, or even when I realize that they have a good mom or dad connection, being like, is this how your mom would want you to act? Is this how your dad would want you to act? For you, what you're talking about, Jimmy I. Yeah. I'm doing well, Kaiser. I'm doing well. Yeah. That's why, like I said, I would, especially since you have this backlog of emails that you can show, I would then reach out to the assistant principal or even principal and say that the teachers tried to do stuff. Can you guys do something about it? And I know, unfortunately, that some people say is a solution is, do you want to switch your son to a different school? Because sometimes it's not always easy to do that either, especially with all the friends that they have. We're heading to my mom's school because it is the evening where I'm going from my school to my mom's school. So nothing too crazy different. Just no worries at all, Jimmy I. No worries at all. I just figured to give you the advice that I can for you. As best as I can. Probably for one day, I'll probably go to my hometown in Galveston, because that's where I was born and raised before I got up to Central Texas, where I am now. Now, besides that, probably stream a little bit more and stuff like that. Because I always try to stream a little bit more when it's the holidays, because I know I don't always, especially in the past when I used to not stream every day. It used to be that I stream only 2 or 3 times a day besides the weekends. So because I wanted to have time to record and edit for you guys. But right now, lately, I know most people come to my streams than my recordings, so I kind of stopped recording for a little bit. I know at some point I want to start recording again, because I know some of you guys enjoy my recorded Let's Plays and stuff. So, be nice to do that again too. If you haven't checked any of my videos out, feel free to check them out. Whether it's on this channel, whether it's on Rhypi Talks or Rhypi Music, because I know some of you guys like different things. So you never know what's going to be something that you enjoy. I just know that I try to figure out how I can help everyone. But also I know for me that this was my best way of helping people, just being able to be a listening ear for you guys. Because some of you guys, I may only see this one time or a few times a month or a few times a year, but you guys know that no matter when you come by, I'll still greet you guys, even if sometimes it may take me a second to remember who you are if it's been a while since I've seen you, because I know it's not like you come to my stream every day. Hello, Yafati, how are you doing today? Long time no see for you. That's good that you're doing good. Hope things been doing well for you. So I know last time we talked that you've had a lot of things going on. Doing well, just relaxing and chillaxing on my way to my mom's school, like I usually do on the evenings right now. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Do. But yeah, just got done teaching for the day, unless you count my college class, then halfway done. Excuse me on the yawns. Don't worry about you, 50. Save that for yourself. I know if you've had what was going on last time, you're gonna need it. If I remember what happened to you before, I want you to save up just in case you need it. So no worries. I don't want you to stress about that. I appreciate the thought, but want to make sure that you have plenty for yourself. Nice, Kaiser. Hope it was refreshing for you. We're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as I see you guys in chat. Just talking about random stuff, depending on the conversations that are going on in chat, to say the least. For those of you that have never met me before, I'm Rhypi, where I do a lot of variety of games or driving streams or car pack openings, And when I'm not on YouTube, I'm a high school math teacher / college instructor. So that's why some people will ask me about mathematics or advice on teaching in general and stuff like that, or how they would recommend doing things for their kids, like Jimmy I did earlier for Dozy that was in chat earlier. He might still be around, but can't tell you guys for sure. And sometimes I'm talking to you guys, sometimes I'm humming / wording. Just depends on how I want to do things and how things are going on the drive or whatnot. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as best as I can, and stuff like that. How's everyone doing in chat right now? For me, I'm doing well. Hello, MJ. I'm a variety content streamer, mostly about games. And when you guys don't see me playing games, it's like this, where I'm doing a driving stream, or card pack openings where I'm able to open different cards. And then if you're ever seeing me on other channels, I have a Rhypi Music and a Rhypi Talks, where music is my music compositions I made over the years, and what was my first YouTube channel before I did the gaming. And then Talks is where I do random conversations about different topics or favorite 10s and stuff like that. Nice, Kaiser. Thank you, MJ. Would you want me to call you MJ or Mata? Let me know. This is the first time me meeting you. But yeah, feel free to check out my channel if you want to see different gaming content. I just know these driving streams I do where I can talk to you guys more about random stuff. Because sometimes when I'm playing games, I'm sometimes so focused that I forget to reach out at times, or that sometimes we're more talking about what the game is going on and stuff like that, that we don't always get a chance to talk about random stuff sometimes. No worries. How do I say it properly phonetically, if you don't mind me saying, and knowing, just in case I see it in the future, or you ever want me to do it? Hey Moon, how are you doing? Welcome in. Sorry that yesterday you came in, if you heard me earlier, of the stream being muted on the stream you was at. Thank you, Kaiser. Yeah, always try to do it, and even if at some point we have it where there's a lot of us in chat, I'm gonna still try to so just trying my best to talk to all of you guys. So Muta, okay, or Muta. No worries. No worries at all. I just wanted to ask. because I like trying to get to know how to say people's names, because when I'm not on YouTube, I am a high school math teacher / college instructor, where I see so many names that I try to see if I can say it right the first time, just because I know that you guys like it when I can say your name correctly. Yep. So, moo, okay. I just had a feeling with the MMO. This was the second part. I wasn't 100% sure, because I have seen many ways to pronounce that, depending on the language origin. So that's why I always ask, because I know some of you guys like talking about how to say your name, or I know we enjoy talking about it. Like how I know some of you guys, when I talk about it, enjoy hearing why I call myself Rhypi or Rhypi, or some people on the internet you will hear call me Rupert, some people Ripper, some people Hypey, depending on who you talk to and what origin they're from. Because some countries and languages don't have a RHY sound, so sometimes the R gets dropped and HY is HI instead. So it's always cool to get to hear from everyone. My first instincts until I started saying it was saying Mutagu, but I don't know if that's the proper way of saying it, because I've seen someone else with a similar spelling when it was TAHU. It said Tayu you one time, or Tayu. So that's why I always want to ask, or just talk. Like Tao. Tao? Matao. Okay. So yeah. If you want me to still call you MJ, I don't mind doing that. I just figured to figure out what would you rather me call you, or if you just want me to call you Moo. But I know you probably would just prefer me saying MJ, depending on how things been when you was younger. So. Like me saying it with the owl thing. I told you you guys enjoyed me saying it. So Mutau. Mutau. Because I said so many different ways that, and I don't remember how far back my delay is, so I don't know what you heard it. So I'm like, oh gosh, I said it 3 different ways. I'm glad for you. So if you want me to call you that, Mutabu, just let me know. Or if you prefer me saying MJ still, I'll leave that up to you. let you decide which you want me to call you. But like I said, that's why I enjoy trying to get to know y'all's names, because I know it makes you guys feel good when I'm saying it correctly. Call me Moo. Moo. Okay. Will do, Moo. But like I said, it's just one of those cases. It makes you guys have joy, makes you guys laugh, makes you guys appreciate me trying to get to know your names. I do. Not as much right now, just because I, when I'm done streaming in the late evening when I do my games, that I don't have time to watch games. But during Christmas break or the summer, I try to catch up on the anime that I usually watch. Currently, I'm heading to my mom's school because I'm a high school math teacher or college instructor when I'm not on YouTube, and me and my mom carpool, so we don't have to worry about two gas prices for both of our vehicles. So right now, I would say we're about at most 20 minutes away. Just depends on how traffic is. I remember that's part of the reason why a channel that I haven't launched, I've thought about reacting or talk about different animes for you guys, but so I can convince myself to watch it, but I don't want it to be where it feels like I'm overanalyzing the show either. So it's like one of those, like, I know some people would like it if I talk about the animes, but at the same time, I don't want it to be where it feels like that I'm just watching anime to post onto YouTube what my thoughts are, because I know sometimes animes just, we enjoy watching anime and not feel like that we have to talk about it as what some people feel on YouTube being a job. For me, I just enjoy doing YouTube as a way to showcase what I can do besides doing math in real life. That's just me. And I still think it's funny to think about because not everyone knows the anime. What was my first anime ever watching, if you don't count the cartoons that are made in America, of course. So it's just one of those interesting things to think about, that my anime, if I say it, that most people will not know what I'm talking about. Because I've said it a couple of times at different other streams, and some people are like, wait, what was that? No worries at all, Moon. That's why I try to help you guys figure out what's not making sense, so we can find a fun way of saying it. So, for favorite anime wise, I'm always struggling to answer this question. I know if it's a sports anime, I enjoy watching one that's called Kokoro no Basket, or basketball, depending on if you watch the English or Japanese version. I'm trying to think of other ones, just because I'm trying to think of ones that you guys have heard of, and not just ones that I've watched that no one watched because it's not on Crunchyroll. Because, right. Hello, cool. How are you doing? Welcome in. How are you doing, cool? That's good to hear. Right now, we're talking about anime, but we talk about random topics on these driving streams where I just pass the time going from my workplace to my mom's workplace because we carpool. So I can't tell you guys for sure what we'll talk about because sometimes it changes. There's a lot of different conversations that can happen sometimes in the stream. Just worst case scenario, I either ask questions about it or being like, like skip that topic. No worries at all, cool. No worries at all. Yeah, for me, it's like I've watched a lot of anime, not much stuff that's released this year, just because I'm a high school math teacher or college instructor when I'm not on YouTube. So I don't really have time to watch anime as much as I would if I'm not working. Like during the summer, I have a decent amount of downtime that I can watch stuff on my own. But I don't plan it out during the school year just because I don't want it to be that I try to watch something and then when I try to talk about it being like, wait, what was this about again? Oh no. And nice profile picture, cool. I can be, because my high school math teacher position is a full-time job and my college instructor job is a part-time job. Because for me, I try to have it where I make enough to where my mom and sis doesn't have to worry about working as much, but that I know that they still want to have an income for themselves too. But that's why I always try to, during the winter, spend at least a couple of days watching some of the animes that I need to catch up on. Would say my dad too, but he passed away a couple years ago, so not to be a Debbie Downer as someone else said with their topic. If you want more information about that, just probably watch any stream from October 2023. Where I talked about it a decent amount in those streams. For me, it's like, I try not to bring it up every single time, but I know sometimes if I don't mention anything about my dad, people wonder if my mom was a single mother or if I knew both my parents and stuff like that. So it's one of those interesting conversations to have, especially when you guys are first new to the channel. Because I know it's not always an easy conversation, to say the least. because I know some people, when you talk about any kind of death, it can be a hard topic. Like for me, it's not hard because I enjoy sharing memories about my dad or anyone that I know that passed on, because I know the memory still lives in with me. And now talking about it with you guys, that's an interesting thing to think about, that I'm able to have it be in a capsule in a sense of how I'm feeling at that moment. It's one of those interesting things to always think about, and why I know that it's crazy to think about if I was recording and streaming since 2013 like I originally was thinking about doing in the past, that how many videos that would have been, or how many streams that would have been and stuff like that. But I remember back then I tried to record myself a couple of times, and every time I listened to playback, I'm like, gosh, my voice sounds too high pitched, even though my voice doesn't sound high pitched to me. But when I listen to my recording, I'm like, no, this recorder does not record my voice. No. And never. I think I still have a few videos from that time period, so I could always post show it as a reaction at some point. If I still have those videos saved somewhere, then I think it would be interesting for us to go back to those stream videos to just laugh at how serious I was when it comes to video making, because I just remember so many people back in 2013 had really good equipment, and I didn't want it to be that I try to make a video where it sounds like me being super high pitch and someone's like, is this a guy or a girl? I don't know, dude. and me being upset that people can tell I'm a guy. I remember 2013 me would have been upset. Especially after my roller coaster during my college years. Hello, Ruda. I don't watch her on a regular basis, so I can't tell you yes or no. Apologies for that. Like, I know who you're talking about, but besides that, I do not want to claim that I do enough, because I can't even tell you if I know one of her song titles, because most people that I listen to music-wise, I listen to their music, I don't look at their titles usually. But welcome in, Ruda. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Hope all is well. And we're about to be wrapping up stream shortly, guys, because I'm near my mom's school, so just want to give you guys a heads up. I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening. If you want to watch me later today, in 3.5 hours, I'll be playing more of Hellblade: Zinya's Sacrifice, or tomorrow I'll be doing these driving streams again before after school, or at 9 p.m. tomorrow I'll be playing World of Warcraft, for those of you that want to know a little bit things. Honestly, 0, because I don't have Spotify. That most of the music I listen to are music that people I brought in real life, in like the actual CDs, or that I've downloaded from iTunes. Hey Shane, how are you doing? Welcome in. But I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one, guys. Peace. See you guys in 3.5 hours if you're watching my game stream later tonight.